have been well trained.
No.
You don't have to carry a sword to be powerful.
I won't fail you.
Or do not.
I'm not afraid.
There is no try.
Back, and the round timer has already started. We've got Mike Murphy on the left playing two-player Phasma and Django Fett. It's a deck that's got several here. 8 different players have decided to pilot this deck. On the right-hand side, we have Cody playing Night Sister, Elite 7 Sister, and CNS. This is a very similar deck to what we saw. That is a lie. eTalzin. Trooper. Oh, that is Boba Fett. Lies. Phasma Boba Fett. See? That's why I have my wife here to keep me eBoba. That's to keep me up to date. Alright. And that's not nice either. Oh, Lord have mercy. I know what I'm doing, people. You're probably like, nope, no you don't. eBala, eTalzin, Trooper. There we go. Thank you. You're probably like, why do you not know what's going on? Because I'm trying to get these... There we go. That should be accurate.
Is that?
Alright, so Mike has already put the hidden blaster down on Boba Fett. Already activated both his characters.
Do I see it or we both? Yep.
Lots and lots of stuff already out on the table here for Mike. Boba Fett's not a character we've seen a whole lot from, of course. With the Portland regionals not allowing starter deck cards, we weren't allowed to see Boba Fett being played. So here we are. We see Boba paired up with Phasma, another starter deck-like starting here. Boba Fett special, which reads deal damage to a character equal to the value showing on a die yours opponent. So nice special there. Also has the 2 range and 2 melee, no pay sides on Boba Fett. So it's a solid card. Interesting pairing here. We've seen, like I said, there are 8 different variations of this, and this could be a very strong trilogy format deck. It'll be interesting to see if that's kind of where this originates. And again, I apologize for the table. This I tried to go up and fix the table between rounds, and I need a lot more than napkins, apparently, to get the table to stop wiggling. Already a lot of power seen from this this Boba Phasma deck. Balatik already taking 7 damage. Not much more left on Balatik's health at this point. Not even a single upgrade on the field until now with that holdout blaster. We'll go ahead and get the LL30 as well. Ambush, roll, and not too shabby. And we're going to go ahead and Quick draw allowed Boba Fett to kind of come in and play as if he was like Cad Bane for a second there. Nice little play to get some additional action cheating there. And Bala's already gone, so that will slow down Cody quite a bit in terms of being able to pump out that damage. But again, those 5-die villain decks relying heavily on those redeploy weapons, so not too much has been lost, except for, of course, Bala's re-ready ability and his 2-die, which aren't bad, especially those focus sights. Roll out the Stormtrooper. We got a 2 range damage, the free one. Always nice to have the free one. Resolving the 1 and the modified 2 for a total of 3 damage to Mother Talzin. Discarding to re-roll, we get a resource, a blank, and 2 for $1. 2 for $1. Mike choosing to gain a resource here. And I do believe that melee damage is still sitting out there, so that's an interesting choice to leave that melee damage out onto the table instead of resolving it. I have to say, with the current meta, it's really exciting to see a much more varied assortment of color choices. Red, yellow, blue, yellow. I'm seeing a lot more love from yellow in the current meta. 4 range damage to ePhasma. I personally love seeing yellow have such a strong showing in these decks these days. Yellow's always had some great control, but the power behind red and the kind of trickery behind, with what blue has been able to provide has been enough for a lot of people. But now yellow is really showing a strong presence. So Mike Murphy here getting ready to play this card, thinking about it real hard. And he's going to Electroshock. The 1 range damage. Bait and switch. Mother Talzin into 3, which will kill Phasma. So that was a quick death and destruction of Captain Phasma. This game is moving awfully quick. Mother Talzin still has 4 health left. Stormtrooper fully armed, well, at least fully healthed, not armed yet. Although if Mother Talzin goes down, then both those redeploy weapons will go to the Stormtrooper and will be quite a force to be reckoned with. Boba's not doing too shabby over there with 2 upgrades, but we'll see if it's enough. Boba Fett's sitting at 11 health. Go ahead and quick draw again to allow to play the X8. Quick draw to roll in, and then of course the X8 has an ambush, so he's going to be able to use that ambush action for something else, which he will choose to do 3 damage to Mother Talzin. That's one more damage to Mother Talzin. I know Mike was probably hoping to roll in lethal damage for Talzin, but was unable to do so. Mother will now roll in. Let's see if he chooses to do Mother's ability. He does it on his own, and he was successful to focus into a 2 range, and then we will doubt the 2 range to gain a resource. That doubt was well timed and well played. Now that 2 modified on the holdout blaster will not be terribly useful. Discard a reroll. Got the 2 range on Mother and 1 shield on the LL40. The X-Site finally took out Mother Talzin, so now all Boba Fett has to do is chew through the Stormtrooper, which it actually is looking more and more plausible right now. Stormtrooper fully armed, Boba Fett fully armed. It's a battle of the dice and the upgrades at this point. Another well-timed bait and switch would be great. Of course, Mike could re-roll into some damage, which I think is probably the best move for him at this point, unless he's got something in his hand that will play well. Let's see what he's choosing to do. He is choosing to think. Thinking is an acceptable option to do. It is a free action. You're able to think before you play an action. So it's a very, very useful strategy to think, although you have to worry about thinking too much and then going to time or irritating your opponent. And we are doing 3 range damage to Boba. So I'm assuming that Mike decided to claim here. He was assessing the value of discarding a reroll or keeping what's in his hand. It sounds like he really likes what's in his hand. Putting them at a slight disadvantage. He's now got 5 health left on Boba Fett. And has to chew through 7 health and a shield on Jango, which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess he wanted to disrupt those resources because he discarded a card from his hand to draw some more stuff, and I thought for sure he would discard to reroll. I'm going to overwrite the Hidden Blaster with a Holdout Blaster, the flipping of the card upside down to remind oneself that they have already replaced an upgrade. Is a technique that is being used throughout the Destiny community. Now using those fancy overwrite tokens that you can find out there in the world. Alright, so we're going to roll in the First Order Stormtrooper and all his weapons. 2 range damage, a resource, and a blank. I should say 2-1 range damage. Playing the Probe, card we haven't seen a whole lot from in a while. Randomly drawing 2 cards from the opponent's hand. Taking those 2. That one. Take that one. Both Force Illusions. And both get discarded. But they're not events, so they don't get discarded. What can you do? Alright, so bait and switch. Hold up blaster. That's going to do 4. And that's a good game. So Cody took the win there. Some great rolls towards the end. Those redeploy weapons always coming in very strong there with these 5-die villain decks. Boba Fett and Phasma had an early advantage there, but as soon as Phasma went down, the deck slowed down just enough to squeak by with these upgrade weapons that just kept moving back around. So 16 minutes this game clocked in at, 16 minutes. So that means round 5 still has another 19 minutes to go. Cody and Mike talking about their game. What worked out, seems like Cody had a lot of tricks in his hands, the all-ins. He had some force illusions. Mike probably had an out there somewhere that he may have missed, but either way, great showing from both players for this particular game. Went by pretty quickly. So 18:30 left on the round timer for round 5, and we'll begin round 6 shortly after that. Until then, thanks everyone. Please hit the follow button. Really appreciate everybody who's followed us so far. If you're a Twitch Prime member, you can subscribe to a channel for free once per month. And we'd appreciate if that subscription goes towards us, and that definitely helps us, and it doesn't cost you a penny. And we probably shouldn't check on Mike's text messages, so let's go ahead and shift over to our deal of the day. Our deal all the time. Our new deal. This is a deal. Inked Gaming has given us a promotional code, so ChanceCube12 will get you 12% off your entire order over at Inked Gaming, so you can check out all that they have to offer. They got plenty of great playmats that you can order straight from them, or you can upload your own artwork. You can order, they've got this Destiny Blueprint playmat, which is pretty cool, and then you have the R playmat, which you can see in the stream sometimes when the players do not put their own playmat on top of it. It's our ChanceCube 2-player playmat. You can also purchase that from Inked Gaming as well. All that 12% off with the promotional code ChanceCube12. Case does not matter, all lowercase, all uppercase. It is your choice, ChanceCube12.